Pacific time here in my home office. Today is day 2 of our new Facebook prospecting routine. Come up with a daily routine that I started sharing a little bit yesterday. So let me go into, so right now I'm actually rolling up my sleeves, getting ready to put in my daily activity that for me includes initially going through my Facebook friends list and literally visiting their profile, sending a connection message or a connection message, seeking a conversation with them, hoping they answer back. We create a conversation with the intent, if it makes sense, to actually give them a, hey, might you be interested in taking a look at my daily choice? Or if not, one of the other tools, training programs, affiliate programs, resources we might have available. So really it's to reach out, make a connection, get them to respond back, have a conversation, meet them where they are, with ideally invite them to take a look at my daily choice, yes or no, and schedule a follow-up. So we started talking about, let me open this up here, what am I using? Pages. So just to review what we talked about yesterday, it's really to become very active as a prospector or marketer on Facebook because it's just a very fast, very powerful way to start generating leads to, just bring people into your business. Lead prosperity leads to prosperity. So one of the things, so I started studying this I Dare You by Fraser Brooks, referred by Jenna Schwagel, right, who currently makes $1 million a month after promoting My Daily Choice for 6 years. Pretty freaking incredible. But if you take a look at a lot of your top income earners, especially in today's age, especially in My Daily Choice, you see that a lot of them, if not the majority of them, do most of their business now. They're active prospecting, building relationships on social media. And so it's pretty cool to actually learn this system. Well, Fraser recommends doing a Facebook makeover, which is really just making sure your profile picture or your page, the picture on your page, your cover photo, is branding you, it's branding your vision, it's branding what you intend to provide value to the world. Make sure it's not necessarily personal, but more business oriented. You want to set that up here in this left-hand corner here. You see that I actually have it go to my offer for My Daily Choice. Hey, you're ready to make the incredible happen. So you want to make it very easy for people to find or connect with you to take that next step. And so, you take a look at most of your top income earners, this is what they've done. So this is all part of that Facebook makeover that Fraser talks about in his book. And by the way, Fraser is no longer in network marketing, completely generic trainer, kind of like Ray Higdon, or Todd Falcone now has terminated his relationship with network marketing as well. Totally generic trainer. So these are very safe trainers to send your people, your new team builders into, because they're not going to snag them for another opportunity, or pass them into a coach that is in opportunity. So very clean way to provide training to your team. Now I invested pretty much in everything that Fraser has, went through all of it. It's really, to me, I like his teaching style, and he produced fantastic results. So over a 6-year period, personally reached out, doing what we're going to talk about here, to 12,000 people, personally referred 500, built a team of 20,000 and 200,000 active customers. Made, multiple 6-figure income for years doing just that. So pretty incredible. Now he uses primarily the phone and some different apps that he recommends on the phone. Because I'm blind as a bat, I find that very, very difficult to do. So I had to look for a look around. So what we did is I found Agile, and of course we'll give you the link down below, but AgileCrm, which is a contact relation manager, a contact manager. And I tested like 6 different programs out on the internet, and this is the only one I found that will actually autofill the form fields we need, which is first name, last name, and their Facebook profile or their Facebook page address. So it pre-fills that out. That's what we talked about on day 1. So let's go back to this and show you. So my goal is to go through all of my friends list, 5,000 people, visit their profile page, see what they're doing, briefly see what they're doing, maybe comment on something I'm actually engaging with them, then send them a message, hey, how are you and yours doing this coronavirus, or whatever personalized message I get from looking at their profile. And then what I'm going to do is change their score in this Agile CRM. So I know I've reached out to them. Then what I'm doing is I'm waiting for them to communicate, to open a conversation back. So we're looking for a response. If we get a response, now I'm going to change their score again, and we're going to have a conversation. It may or may not lead to, hey, might you be open to taking an interest at My Daily Choice? It might lead to absolutely nothing. Or it could lead to they express a keen interest in something else we're doing. Well, I'm not going to muddy the waters. If they're interested in something else, that's what we're going to talk about. Whether that would be SEO or leads or paid traffic or whatever it may be. Hosting, if they want to say, hey, who do you use to host? Who do you host your websites with? I'll go get my affiliate link for who I host my websites with. Go, these guys I found to be pretty cool. And so, you can profit in a bunch of different ways by going through this effort. Keep in mind, one of the things that I've taught over the years is to create wealth on the fast track. To build a business, we need to think beyond just building a downline. Hey, you interested in taking a look at My Daily Choice? No. All right, well, you're out of here. What? As marketers, you're going to always make more money if you increase the number of inventory items you have for sale. So always hold that in mind, and you can go get affiliate links. You can join to become an affiliate in most programs absolutely free. Aweber affiliate, GetResponse affiliate. You can do that. Wherever you host your websites probably has a free affiliate program. Amazon's a free affiliate program. You might be chatting and they say, hey, and you might have shared a book. Hey, this is something I learned from Fraser's book. Now, Fraser doesn't have an affiliate program. Good on him. So again, very safe to offer. Oh, what I was going to tell you about this is he has a free book offer built on ClickFunnels. Jimmy's, we're in ClickFunnels too. You can build some amazing systems in there. But he's got a free book offer. Just track down I Dare You. I think you can get both books for $15-20, and they come from the UK of all places. So it takes you a little bit to get it. But they're good reads and good studies. And if you really wanted to focus on social media marketing, prospecting, and expand that into paid advertising, all kinds of neat things later, your own team group and accountability and all those systems, this is a good thing to go through. So, search for that. So we want to go through, we want to connect with everybody, create that conversation. Now in that conversation, ideally, we want to say, hey, might you be open to taking a look at what we're doing over here? If they say yes, we increase their score again, and we send them a link to your presentation, your splash page, your funnel, whatever you're doing. So we send them there. Now we mark them a task to follow up. In fact, we actually say, hey, however long your funnel is, say, hey, there's about 45 minutes to dig really deep into it. When do you think you're going to have the chance to make that happen? I want to reach out to you right after that. Oh, let's schedule that for tonight. Boom. If we schedule a follow-up time, then I'm going to increase their score again. I'm going to follow up and we're going to collect a decision. If we don't get a scheduled time, then there would be a score of 4 because and then I would schedule a follow-up for the next day. Or actually, because we track everything, depending on the funnel you're sending them to, as I see they make progress through there, I'm going to be on them. We're going to be connecting on the phone, on Zoom, whatever it may be. So that's what we're doing. So today what I'm doing is, again, my personal goal is to connect. My minimum daily activity is to go connect, reach out to, visit 20 new people on my friends list. At the rate of 20 a day, it could take me 5 months to get through my friends list. So I want to do more than that, but at the same time, I'm selecting 20 as a minimum, because I know from doing this before that as you start connecting with 20 people, 20 people, 20 people, the next day 20 people, the next day 20 people, pretty soon you're going to have conversations going with 20 to 30 people, all at different stages, and that can take up a lot of time as well. So depending on the amount of time you have available, you might want to start off doing something like 5 reach outs a day for, maybe a week straight, and see how that pipeline fills, because people are going to start responding, they're going to start engaging, they're going to start saying yes, they're open to taking a look at whatever you're guiding them into, whether it's My Daily Choice or one of the affiliate programs. So today what I'm doing is I'm going through my Facebook friends list. And again, so I'm going to eventually go through all 5,000 of them, and we'll have coded them, we'll have marked them. Now, what happens, and I just wanted to share this with you guys today, what happens if you don't have any friends? You're brand new, and you don't need to go through this Facebook makeover. You don't need to unfriend a bunch of inactive people because you don't have an audience yet. Well, that's where you need to actually start creating an audience. You need to start reaching out to the people you think most likely will have an interest in My Daily Choice. And I say that without, going brain dead and over analyzing and not taking any action. So quickly, I'm just going to show you. So I've got, AgileCrm coded up. I've got an account up there. It's a free account. In fact, if we take a look at it, this is their actual website. And if you click pricing, because I got curious this morning myself, if we go look over here at the free, you'll see for free, it's up to 10 users. I don't know what users mean. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just interested in the number of contacts. You can have 50,000 contact records. All I'm using it for is a contact record to be able to score them and create a follow-up task. So it gives me daily tasks to keep track of what I'm doing with these new Facebook friends. So to me, this has really become a Facebook Messenger contact relation manager. That's all I'm personally using it for. That's all I'm doing. Obviously, it does a whole lot of other stuff. Personally, I have no interest. I need it to do one thing and one thing well. All right, so again, you can go set that up for absolutely free. I don't think you need anything more. But let's say you don't have any friends. Well, one of the things I would do is you could go, click on your news tab. Okay, I'm gonna have to shut off Facebook here for a second. Sometimes what it does is it goes into the mobile version of Facebook after you've connected with AgileCrm. So if you're seeing m.facebook and the whole display looks wonky, it's because the whole system was, again, built for the phone. So if you get in this loop, you need to just shut your browser off, open up Facebook again, and you'll be back to normal. But if you get caught in that mobile loop, it's not going to pull the data in. So you got to make sure you're not in the mobile loop on your computer. Obviously, if you're using your phone, it should work out just fine. So now we're going into the news feed. And, basically, you can just go through your news feed and start looking for people. Like if I wanted to connect with Ace, I'm just going to go open him up in a new tab and let him hang out there. I'm looking, if I go to this guy, Matt, he's promoting this book all about marketing. Heck, he might be a good guy. I'm going to open him up in that tab. I'm just going to go down here. Kevin, I know Kevin's already on my list. He's one of the leaders on our team. Kevin and Kim Souza came in under Mike Hobbs. Brilliant guy. All right, Nate Forrest, he's on our team. So we'll skip Nate. Jim Hudson, all right, I know he's one of my friends, but we'll open up him anyway. And you see I'm just opening them up in new tabs. Mr. Mike Hobbs came in, got busy, 5K, rank advanced 5K. like week number 2, hit 10K his first month, and bam, the man is on fire. He's built a huge little team already right now going on, just kicking it. So basically you're going through, and if I went through and I saw somebody absolutely doing this is my sister, sometimes I feel ugly, then I look at my brother and I'm okay. Okay, let me give a smiley face on that one. All right, so again, here's Lane, and I might want to do him. So I know Lane probably is not a friend. Well, I guess we are friends. Jim Hudson is a friend. Matt Morris, I'm on his page. Now, I don't actually know if it will pull contact information from a sponsored page. Let's try it. It does. Boom, it pulls in Matt Morris as a name, as a company, and it gives me his Facebook profile. I click save, and boom, he's in my system right now. Now Jim Hudson, he's already a friend, so I know I'll eventually go through him, but I'm just going to snag his data right now. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. So I click this, fetch data. We're back on Lane's site. Oh yeah, we're pulling the right guy. So let's pull Lane. We're fetching his data. We got Lane, first name, last name. We got his Facebook, perfect. We click save. He's in AgileCrm now. I close that tab down. We go snag Jim Hudson, got his boom, he's done. Close him out. We already snagged Matt. Let's go get Ace while we're here. Fetch data, we've got Ace Rich, and boom. Okay, so now, let's say, so personally I would go through for another 30 people, except I'd be working off my friends list. Meaning what I would do is I'd go back to my home page, let's just, and I would go to my friends list, because I want to work through all these friends. The goal is to really unfriend, even though you may still follow them. Nothing personal, like I don't want to unfriend my buddy. You do if he's not engaging with you. If he's not liking your post, commenting on your post, if he's not communicating with you on Messenger, he's either too busy or whatever, but he's not helping the Facebook algorithm. He's basically diluting the water. Any person that's on your friends list that's not engaging with you is diluting the algorithm to allow more people to see your stuff. So you want to get non-engagers off your friends list. So you may have a smaller number of friends, but a greater number of those people, a greater percentage, is actually engaging when you do a post, when you do a quote, when you do a live video. And as your engagement increases, the algorithm will start showing your content to more of your friends and to more of their friends. So you want to you want to increase the engagement on your own post. Another way to do that is obvious, and we'll talk about this later. We haven't talked about it yet. But you want to spend 15 minutes a day actually engaging on other people's posts. One of the easiest ways to do that, and I do this daily, I don't have a minimum routine, but I'm going to set one once I get through all my friends list. But one of the easiest way to do that is you go create a post to create engagement. So the other day I created a post here, a live video. We've had 60 views. We've had 12 people like it so far. Down here, we've had 20 people like it. So again, what I would do is I would just open this up in a new tab, and I'm going to go through all these people that actually liked that post. I'm going to open them all up in a new tab. Here, there's 22 of them. So this might be a 15-minute project. I'm going to go open up all of these. These are people that actually took the time to engage and like on the post. I'm going to find something to like on their page. I'm going to comment if I can. I'm going to send them a personal note. Thanks for reaching out. Now, if they're not in my AgileCrm, then I'm going to put them in, make a note of that last entry, because that will be a reach out. That would actually constitute as one of my communications to reach out to initiate engagement. So we would mark them there, and then again later open that channel, that messenger channel of communication, and see if they might have an interest in taking a look at what we're all excited about. So pretty cool. So you can do that. You want to make sure you spend a little bit of time. If somebody, does a comment on your Facebook post, you should spend the time to comment back, to reply to them, to thank them, go, whoa, that was a great insight. Or just, publicly reach out. Hey, hope this note finds you and yours in the best of health, wealth, and spirits. Ta-da, that's all. And respond a different way to somebody else, right? I mean, just keep it honest, keep it authentic. But we need to engage. We get back what we give away. So you go out there and you help other people, like their posts, comment on their posts, engage with their ideas, help further their cause. They might be promoting a program you have no interest in, nothing, you don't care, but you still like it. You like their crass commercial message. Maybe you play the role, hey, I got a question, blah, blah, blah. And if they reach out to you, I've done that, where I've actually boosted their post or asked a question about whatever it is they're promoting, even though personally I have zero interest. Zero. Right? But they get excited and they think they have a hot prospect on the line. So they'll reach out on Messenger, as they go, hey, I see that you took an interest. Can I tell you more? And I got to let them down. No, actually, I don't have any interest. I was just helping you boost your post. How's your business going? And they go, wow. Most often they go, oh, either that's a bummer, or they'll try to continue to pitch me even though I said I have no interest. Or they get what I did and they really appreciate that. And pretty soon you'll see them doing the same thing back. It's like a reciprocal relationship. Even though you didn't have that in mind when you help boost their post, help them promote, help them make more money doing whatever they're doing, they will love you forever, right? So, so it's just a neat thing to do. So this is my buddy Mark Davis. I know he's already actually in the system. Tanis, I believe, is already in the system as well. And of course, I'm in the system. All right, so what we did, so I would actually go through I forgot to show you. We go to the friends list again. Where's my friends? Here's my friends. And we really just work through the friends list. Now I got to go down a little ways because I'm sorry. So same thing, I would open these up. In my case, I would open up 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You notice no thinking, no hesitation, no second guessing. There's money in the mundane. All the time we talk about, doing what we need to do to secure true time and financial freedom. Yet, behind actually pulling that off is a whole lot of butt-numbing, mind-busting, mundane work. Opening up 12 tabs or 20 tabs or 30 tabs a day, pretty much mundane work. Right? That's just the way it is. So I'd open up all these tabs, my daily allotment, whatever my minimum is, and again, we visit them. We're going in, at this point, all we're doing is fetching the data, adding them to our Agile CRM. Stefan, so we're adding Stefan. That's it. We're just going through, click, 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 done deal. All right, so once we go through all those, then let me close all these down. Now let's actually get to work and start connecting with some people. So that's all we're doing. And if you need to find new friends, you would be doing the same thing. Just go find new friends, drop them in there. Let's say you want to add you want to reach out to 10 people a day. Go open up 10 tabs and add them to your Agile CRM. That's it. That part's done. Now you need to log into Agile CRM. So Agile CRM, off we go. We log in. Dun, da, da, da. All right, so we can see here that all those contacts that I just added, we don't have any scores. We don't have any lead score. We haven't assigned a star value, and it automatically placed a tag as Facebook. Now, I was actually going to create a tag like new or something like that, and found that, just let it create this tag called Facebook, and just remind yourself in your own mind when you come back to work your leads or your Facebook friends or your new buddies, that the Facebook tag means you just added them to your contact manager and sent a reach out. So we're waiting for a connect, or they're in the process of doing that. So later we can come in tomorrow, and I'll show you this here in a minute. Well, I'll show you now. So when we log in, we can actually go to our contacts and sort them by tag. So let me go into here. So we sort them by filters. We say tags, and the tag is, in this case, Facebook, and boom. See, so everybody that's got a Facebook tag has been put here. So these guys may or may not have the tag. We just may not have enough in there. But all my brand new guys are obviously listed here. I'm actually going to see if this guy has a Facebook tag. See, he doesn't, but it came up in the filter anyway. I can't explain that. But at the same time, what I was really trying to point out is the Facebook, if we sort it by tag, then we're going to get our new guys and we can work with them. So here's Geoff. I'm going to open him up right here. And here's his Facebook profile. I'm going to go open that in a new tab. I'm going to go study Geoff here. I'm just going to take a look. I don't know what this is. It looks like a degree. It looks like he's celebrating his family's success. That's a good spirit. Here, he's letting other people post to his page. So I'm not seeing him be that active. He's in New Zealand. He's letting other people post to his page, which is really, really odd. All right, so I'm going to go into About, and I don't see anything going on. Contact information, coach. I'm not seeing him doing any coaching, really. All right, so I know nothing about him. I would go back in here, and I'm going to give him an authority score of 0 because I don't know, and I don't see him doing anything really professional. So I am going to go, I am a friend with him, so I'm going to reach out. I'm just going to go look and see if we've done anything before. He reached out to become a friend back in January. Happy 21st. I don't know what that is. Okay, so he sent me a couple notes. Hey, Geoff. Are you and your family? Now I'm going to change it into a question. How are you and yours surviving the lockdown? Most of our stores are closed, except for grocery and meds. Anything, I'm just going to spur the conversation along. Let's see if he wants to pitch me on something. Anything fun, exciting, or exceptionally profitable going on? All right, so to me, this was a very generic message because I didn't really have any place to actually connect with him on. I didn't see him obviously promoting something I'm familiar with. Didn't see him obviously crassly promoting anything. Tags himself as a coach, yet I'm not seeing any coaching going on. So again, very generic. I could put in a little bit of pain myself. If you share a pain, it gives them permission to share a pain. If you share a success, it gives them permission to do that as well. So often I'll do both. I'll say, hey, how are you and yours? If I see that they're marketing something then I will probably change the messaging a little bit. So we'll wait and see if we run across somebody. So I'm going to keep this as a copy paste for the next one. I'm going to send this off. So because I just sent a connection message, hey Geoff, how you doing? I just want to see if he connects back. I'm going to change his score to a 1. Now this is the lead score. He's a 1. We're done with Geoff for the day. No, we're not. So let's go back to Geoff. And then what I want to do is I want to set a task to remind me to go follow up with him in 2 days if I have not heard back from him. So I'm just going to say follow up. We're going to change it from 2 days from today and click save. So he'll become a task in 2 days. And what I'll do is I'll just log in, see if he connected with me. I'll know that already because I need to come in and change his score to a 2. Hey, he initiated back a conversation. Then I would make him a 2. We're going to have a conversation over time. I'm going to pop the question. He becomes a 3. If he says sure, he becomes a 4. If he says sure and reach back out to me after I check it out, he becomes a 5. That's the process. So right now he's a number 1. He'll show up in my follow-up list if he doesn't connect back in 2 days. If he hasn't connected back, I'll send another note. Hey, you still alive over there? That's it, right? If I again don't, and I'll set another task for 2 days later. If I don't hear back from him, unfriend, and in his case, probably unfollow, because I'm not seeing anything of value being put out into the marketplace. And boom, I've just increased the reach my Facebook by unfriending this non-engager. Not saying that Geoff will be a non-engager. We're just using him as an example. I think Geoff is awesome, right? All right, so we're done with Geoff. So I'm going to close his tab. And so we connected, we did that. I go to the next guy, and I am going to add his tag. No, I don't need another tag because I've got a lead score. Okay, so we're going to William. So William Lucas, we're going to his Facebook profile. I see we're friends. His profile is an older picture. It's not even the same guy. Doesn't look like to me. It could actually be. But I'm going to go look at his about page and I see his contact information. And he's got a website to Weebly. So I'm going to take a look at that. And whoa, holy smokes, doesn't look that great. So he's not that much of a polished marketer, but he's certainly out there trying to do something. So that's incredible. Can I see necessarily what he's promoting? Free money-making software. All right. So I'm not really seeing, but he is marketing something. So let's go back to his timeline. Here, 5-day online class, Operation Recession Takeover. Okay, I'm going to remember those words. I'm going to just reach out to him. Here we go. Let's see. We got a conversation going on in the past. Goes back to 2019. All right, so a long time we've been connected. We go in here, 2019. List leverage. Okay, I reached out a couple days. I reached out back in February. He never connected back. So you and yours still breathing over there? How's Operation Recession working out for you? Boom. So we reached out. All right. So I'm going to snag my own message in this case because we've had a relationship for quite a while. All right. So now I'm going to jump back over here. I'm going to give him an authority score of 1 star because he's doing something. And on his Facebook, it looks a little bit more professional. And we're going to give him a score of 2 of 1 because I've reached out to him, but he never connected back yet. So I've reached out again, and we're still waiting for a response. In this case, I'm going to add a task, again, to follow up in 2 days. And in 2 days, Let's see, 2 days. Dun, dun, dun. Task is done. And I'm going to write a note. In this case, I want to write a note. Unfriend. Or last contact. Last contact. Boom. So what will happen in 2 days, if he doesn't reach out and connect with me here in 2 days, I'll go up there and actually he'll still be in this contact manager. We'll set a follow-up routine to follow up in 30 to 45 days and set him back at 0 for this. So we'd automatically set it up and we would unfriend him, still follow him because we've had this relationship since 1998, a whole long time. And away we go. So William's done, so I'm going to close him out there. And again, we go back in here. So you see what we're doing is I'm just reaching out and I'm noting that if it's necessary, we are giving them an influence score based on what we know and marking them, giving them a lead score to mark what part of the process we're in. So now we're going to go over to Lois. Lois or Lewis, I'm not real sure. Lewis, I believe it is. And we see if you're an entrepreneur right now, the world is open to you. If you're an employee, it's dead to you. I forgot to actually comment on these things. So, very true. Eyes wide open. So I like the post. I commented on his post. I take a look. Let's see. Scroll through real quick. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. Love Jim. So I've already commented on his stuff before. I'm going to like a couple of his other people here. And if I needed to add friends, people that actually comment and like what I like, I would open up a tab, add them to my CRM, reach out to them. Go look at their profile, like something, comment on something. Ask to be their friend or not. I personally don't ask to be people's friends. I want them to ask to be my friend. I want to maintain that position, but that's up to you. You can say, hey, you want to be a friend, and go send them a message at the same time. So let's go to message. Let's see, Lewis. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we've had a relationship. If I go all the way back in time, we're looking at April this month. All right, so Power Network we have in common, cryptocurrency, top speakers, coaches. So he's actually tried to promote something to me, and I've already hit him up on this. Good stuff. Just got, what's he going to check out? All right, so I actually sent him I said, hey, you open to taking a look, and he said he'll check it out. So I sent a follow-up message on Monday, haven't heard anything back from him. So I can actually go look in the back office, see if he actually did take a look indeed. But at this point, I'm just going to say, hey, Lewis. Touching base. Hey, Lewis, touching base. Did anything catch your attention with my daily choice? Our team is exploding. 11 personal signups and 120 new team members so far this month. Now, keep in mind, let's say you're brand new, you haven't produced any personal result yourself. And you're talking to a marketer where you actually want to share results, because results speak, documentation is better than conversation any day, right? So to be able, but keep in mind, one of the trainings I shared somewhere along the way is any of the team, my results, Jimmy's results, Mike Hobbs' results, Robert Hollis's results, Jenna Schwegel's results, we are on all of their teams. You're on my team. You may be on Mike Hobbs' team. You might be on Kevin Sousa's team. You might be on Dan's team or Lewis's team or John's team or Izzy's team. You might be on a bunch of different teams. And you're also on Robert Hollis's team because he's my personal sponsor. And you're on Jenna's team because Jenna's his personal sponsor. Or maybe Josh, I don't know. I don't know how far it goes. But we're on all of their teams. So for you to take advantage of any team result, you just change the profile, the pronoun from I to we. Instead of saying I produced these results, you go, holy smokes, Lewis, did our team brought in 120 new people this month? Or you go one step higher, holy smokes, our team, and let's say you're looking at Robert Hollis's group, we've had 15 rank advancements this month alone. Wow, right? See, you've embraced the power of your upline. However far up you want to go create that impression. In my case, I just spit out team results. You guys are on fire and it's pretty impressive. So I don't have to lean on my results. I may not have any results. I can lean on your results. So, or Robert Hollis's results, or Jenna. Anybody that's in My Daily Choice in a very real sense, they are part of the team. All right. Let me know. I'm confident. You could crush this. You could. All right, so I sent him out a note, so I'm going back to Agile. I'm shutting down his profile, going back to Agile. Lewis. Now, Lewis actually, I think actually does have a significant thing here. We popped the question. He has yet to respond. Or yes, he did respond. So now we're in the process of following up to collect a decision. So that's actually something to talk about. So if we go back, well, I don't want to go back to him. But if we go back and you say, hey, yes, sure, I'm open to taking a look, and I send him a link. Now from there, I send him to my funnel so I can actually track and see if he actually watches the videos or doesn't watch the videos, or what action he takes or doesn't take. So I can actually see what he's doing. So I know if he actually goes through it, there's a reason for me to follow up. If he doesn't go through it, then he was just, either got distracted or he didn't mean it, or sure, I'll take a look, but not really, just to get you so you're not pestering me here on Messenger. Who knows? We don't know, right? We're just going through the motions. So anyway, so he's marked up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a task in 2 days, and in 2 days we will follow up, and at the same time we will remove him as a friend, though we may still follow in 2 days if he hasn't connected back. I sent him the presentation, he never connected back. Now he's playing Casper the Ghost or whatever, and so now he gets unfriended, set back to 0. I would schedule a follow-up in 30 to 45 days. We're not done just because he ignored the message or said no. We're just done for now. That's all. So we would schedule a task or a follow-up 30 to 45 days. Once we reset them back to 0 and unfriended them because they were a non-responder, non-engager. Again, with nothing personal, this is just a contact manager, and up on Facebook, literally unfriend them, still follow them so you don't hurt their feelings if you want to, if they bring some kind of value to your life and your business. All right, so I also, in this case, want to do a note. I'm going to say active marketer, or MDC invite, no response. All right, no response. Let's see, follow up after invite. That's it. Just put that off in there. He's also a marketer. which reminds me I'm going to add a tag. So you see here that this is actually a little time consuming, but not that much. For me it is, because I'll be following, my whole idea is to follow up with these people until they either unfriend me, tell me to go away, stop engaging, or sign up and enroll or buy something we promote. So that's literally what I'm doing. So again, I would have a minimum of 20 per day, and you can see it takes a little bit longer right now because we're talking about it. We're kind of brainstorming this through as we go. Let's go to Lane. Let's go through one more. Again, I'm just going to open up Lane, see what's going on in Lane's life. Okay, he's a party animal. He's still single. He lives in Louisiana. Obviously, loves to ski or snowboard, hit the beaches. Young guy, full of vitality. He went to the grocery store and realized how funny our society is. People are freaking out about wearing masks. Okay, so he's kind of taking this, going, God forbid that you're not walking around in fear. Love this guy. He has that spirit of uplift, encourage, edify people versus bringing them down. This is the guy I would, at first glance, want in my business. So I'm looking at the number of connections now, and I'm seeing he got 19 comments. 53 people like this post. First thing I'm going to do over here is go give this guy an authority score of a 2, because he's got some people that actually know, like, trust him and engage him. He's doing training. All right, so now I'm real curious to go to his About page and see his contact information, and he's got a website that I'm going to go to now. And boom, how I make everyday money from my iPhone. I'm actually going to go subscribe to that, put it in my spam email, and take a look at what he's doing. I'll actually do this later. Pays every Friday, no experience necessary. But okay, so this guy's way cool. So I'm going to send him a message now. We've never connected. I'm excited about this one. Hey, Lane. Loved your post about how you noticed the world is a bit freaky right now. They are, aren't they? And I just posed a question. He can't say no because he said they were. Right? So it's a yes question, just a little copywriting trick. Anything fun? Exciting? This is a marketer. He's in the game. He's playing. He's teaching. He's coaching. Anything fun, exciting, exceptionally? And again, I would normally do this off a copy paste. Exceptionally profitable. Going on right now. That's it. All right. So we've sent out that first contact. His lead score goes up to a 1. We'll see if he connects. That's it. We ask, do a note. No, we don't need a note, but we do need to create a task. We need to mark it to follow up in 2 days if he has not connected before then. And then we would reach out one more time. If he doesn't connect, boop, he's unfriended, and away we go. So that's all I wanted to show you today. Very simple, easy process. Now in my case, my goal is to minimum 20 people per day, go through my entire friends list. By the time, reach out to everybody with the intention of, hey, are you open to taking a look at My Daily Choice or one of the other inventory items that I have available that might make sense to their business. So we have a MDC agenda, number 1, but hey, if that's off the table, we got other inventory items to offer as well. So the truer agenda is to just meet them where they are, see what they're doing, see if there's any way you can bring value to their life. And in a lot of cases, the value is in the offer, whatever that offer may be. So again, we'll fire up another video as responses start to come in. I'm going to be doing 20 of these a day. And actually where I'm sending out a connection message. So I may have to actually bring in 30 friends because I connected with, and I'm just marking them because we're already in the process of communication. But personally, I want 30 new connection reach outs. Hey, how's life going? See if we can open that conversation. Then I would mark them a 1. Follow up with them. If they comment back, they've opened up that line of communication on Messenger. Boom, we give them a 2. We just hold a conversation. Ideally, my daily choice. Are you open to taking a look? And away we go. Be blessed. Great marketing until we meet again.